it's in the reference section, and I tried to be a good citizen. I wanted to take that book and run. So you could check it out. But in there, there's an original inscription from Fred, and Fred says, yours, down at the bottom, yours in a higher dimensional understanding, Fred Beck. I have no idea what he's talking about. But since Fred's dead and now I've become the Ape Canyon guy, anytime you ask me to sign something about Ape Canyon, I always write that, yours in a higher dimensional understanding. I read it off. So, very, very briefly, the guy, or core group of 5 guys, there were some other hangar honors through the early years. They established a clan. Wait till I show you these photos. In the most precipitous, dangerous location in the world to start a mine. In 1922, they blasted out a shelf on the side of the canyon and started mining in. When they were working the mine, for the first couple of years, they started hearing and seeing strange things up on the mountain. And mind you, again, a lot of these guys were mountain men, and these guys were made of stuff that us humans aren't made of anymore. These guys were monsters, man. They could build and hike and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And while they were there, on one incident, Leroy is asked or told to go take the pots and pans down to the sandy wash and clean them. And there in the middle of the wash, there's a footprint, big human-like footprint. And it was noted, the odd thing was that there was nothing leading up to it and nothing going away. It was just a single footprint in the sand. Gets the guys over and they're like, just standing there looking at it. I don't know what that is. While they're doing it at night, sometimes from a ridgetop, they would hear this high-pitched whistling sound go on and on. And then from the other ridgetop, a few minutes later, there would be another high-pitched call back. It would be going on all night. Marion, again, had seen and done everything there was to do on that mountain, but he didn't know what it was. He couldn't figure it out at all. When they got done at the end of 1923, they said we're getting good assays out of this mine. So they had been tent camping at the base of Pumice Butte, and every day they had to go up the butte, down 1,000 feet to the other, down to the mine. When we get back in spring of 24, because you can't stay up there year round, when we get back in 24, we're going to build a cabin right by the mine to hold our goods, hold our tools, so we don't have to haul our stuff back and forth, every year out of the snows. And that's what they did. One point, and mind you, they were still working the mine at the same time. And so my estimate has always been, going up there, that the earliest you can get up there in the season is like very, very late May or early June. There's just too much snow. And